Jai Sriman Narayan. The art of public speaking is a great talent, and everybody can develop it by making efforts and by practice. Every public speaker wants that the audience should listen to him carefully and with full attention. For this purpose, we use stories in our talk, we use humor, and we also use quotations in our talk. When we bring a quotation in our talk, it gives beauty to the talk, it gives strength to the subject which we are speaking, and it also enhances the credibility of the speaker. Not only that, with a quote, the speaker gets well connected with the audience and the audience get involved in the talk. And that's how the speaker becomes successful. Normally, we use a quote from the same language in which we are speaking. But Sanskrit is an exception to this because Sanskrit is the oldest language of the world and it is the mother of all languages. So, in whichever language you are speaking, you can always refer a quote from Sanskrit and make your speech effective. If there is a quote in Sanskrit, please understand that it has evolved from the brainstorming of great intellectuals for thousands of years. So every Sanskrit quote is the crystallized form of knowledge and wisdom. In today's video, I am going to discuss 9 such prominent Sanskrit quotes with meanings, and I am also going to tell you how we have to use them in our speech, in which context we can refer them. The first quote: you are invited to address the gathering of students in a school, college, or university. You are speaking to students and trying to motivate them to work hard and to spend maximum time for studies without getting distracted. Here, you would like to tell them that discipline is something which puts every student in the right track. In this context, you can use this sloka: Vidya dadati vinayam, vinayat yati patratam, patratvat dhanam apnoti, dhanat dharmam tadas sukham. The meaning is, education gives discipline. From discipline comes worthiness. From worthiness, one gets wealth, good deeds, and happiness. The second quote: you are a team leader, or a manager, or a person of still higher cadre, and you are speaking to your employees. This happens very often in every organization. The boss is required to speak to his employees on a regular basis, and he has to motivate them to work hard. In that context, you can always use this sloka very effectively. Ujjamena hi siddhanti karyani na manorathai nahi suptasya simhasya pravishanti mukhe mruga. The meaning is, we can accomplish any work only by making efforts and not by merely having a desire. Animals themselves don't enter into the mouth of a sleeping lion. We can use this sloka wherever we want to tell the audience that success comes only by doing the hard work. Third quote: you are welcoming a great person who is expected to give a speech and motivate the people. In your welcome address, you are highlighting the value of interaction with such a great person. In that context, you can use this sloka: Chandanam Sheetalam Loke Chandanadapi Chandrama Chandra Chandanayor Madhye Sheetala Sadhu Sangati. The meaning is, sandalwood is cool, moonlight is cooler than sandalwood, but better than the moon and sandalwood in giving us coolness is the company of great people. Fourth quote: you are speaking to a group of non-performing employees, or the students who are not doing well in their studies, or to a mixed group where there are certain non-performers also. The purpose of your talk is to give them some positive energy and to motivate them to work hard and get better results. So the point you are driving home in your talk is that every human being is capable sometimes we remain as low performers because we don't identify our strength. In that context, you can use this sloka. Amantram aksharam nasti, nasti moolam anaushadham, ayogyah purusho nasti, yojakastatra durlabha. The meaning is, there is no letter which cannot be used as mantra, there is no plant which doesn't have medicinal value, and there is no person who is not capable. Only the persons who can use them are rare. By referring this sloka, you are communicating to the audience that every human being has inherent strength to become great. Fifth quote. Your audience may be the students or employees or general public. You are speaking on developing interpersonal relationships and the importance of nurturing relationships. You would like to tell the audience that though truthfulness is important in our life, we should not offend anybody by speaking truth in an impolite way. We should be more careful when we communicate the bitter truth or unpleasant truth. We should use proper balance of words there. In such a context, you can use this sloka. Satyam bruyat, priyam bruyat, na bruyat satyam apriyam, priyancha nanrutam bruyat, esha dharma sanatana. The meaning is, always speak truth which is pleasant. Don't speak unpleasant truth. Don't speak untruth even if it is pleasant. This is Sanatana Dharma. Sixth quote. You are speaking to a group of doctors or medical students, or you are speaking to general public, but you would like to express your gratitude for the service made by doctors. Certainly this is appropriate time for that. Doctors all over the world have extended a great service during the pandemic period. In that context, you can use this sloka. Sharire jarjari bhute vyadhigraste kale bhare aushadham jahnavi toyam vaidyo narayano harihi. The meaning is, when the body becomes weak by incurable disease, the medicine comes in the form of sacred Ganga and the doctor in the form of God. Seventh quote. We can use this quote wherever we are making a point before the audience that appearance doesn't make a person successful or great. The most successful person and the ordinary person may look in the same way. Appearance wise, they may be same, but we can differentiate them only when we see their performance. In that context, we can use this sloka. Kakah Krishnah Pikah Krishnah Ko Beda Pika Kakayo Vasanta Samaye Prapte Kakah Kakah Pikah Pikah. The meaning is, the crow is black and the cuckoo is also black. What is the difference? With the arrival of spring, it comes out which is crow and which is cuckoo. Quote. Whoever may be the audience, you are speaking on the principles of life and the importance of ethical values in leading a happy and respectable life. You would like to tell the audience that running after making money ultimately lands us in problems and takes away our peace of mind. In that context, you can use this sloka. Adhama dhanam icchanti, dhanam manam cha majjhama, uttama manam icchanti, manohi mahatam dhanam. The meaning is, inferior people crave for money, average people make efforts for money as well as honor, but the great people always work for honor. Respectable life is more valuable to them than money. Ninth quote. Wherever there is confusion about different forms of worship and different beliefs, we can quote this sloka which gives a clarity on oneness of God. Akashat patitam toyam yadha gacchati sagaram sarvadeva namaskaraha keshavam pratigacchati. The meaning is, whatever water falls from the sky in the form of rain, through various rivers it finally reaches the ocean. In the same way, whichever God we pray, the prayer reaches the ultimate God. Finally, when you are using a Sanskrit quote in your speech, you are not only enriching your speech, but also you are reflecting the Indian culture and philosophy. I wish you all the best to become the best public speakers by bringing the fragrance of Sanskrit quotes in your speech. So thank you very much. If you find the video useful, please like it and share it to your friends and family members. And share your experiences of public speaking in the comments box below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Better Way of Life. Jai Sriman Narayana.